Hello everyone, welcome back to Walk With Me Gaming. Today we are playing Northbound. This is a game about taking road trips. As you can see here in this description, it was made as a final thesis for people, which is great, because there's not enough video game programs out there for for video game making. There's really relatively few for how popular video games are. There's not many programs out there for video game design, so it's great that these guys were able to make something. It's a pretty simple game. Basically the experience is these guys all graduated, they've all been friends forever, and they're deciding to do one last hurrah and go to, I guess, an old lake that they used to go to when they were kids, and just spend some time, hang out, take a road trip, all that fun stuff. I love that van. That van is so great. And they're just kind of, they're excited, but some of them are a little anxious, Jen's especially. I mean, come on, 2-day drive, that's not too bad, especially when you're just hanging out with friends. I mean, it's tough because one person has to drive probably more than the others, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't think I've ever had to take a 2-day drive. I mean, I think did we go? I don't know if I've gone like out west or any of that stuff. I don't think I have. I think we went to Colorado when I was young, but we took a plane for that. No sign of your friend. I guess I'll just wander around on my porch. Yeah, so just it's pretty straightforward. It's just interact with things. I mean, it's got the elements of I'm like, it's got to catch up. It's got your elements of like a walking simulator, of just having kind of just interacting with things and looking around, and there it is. Hey, that looks like 4 people in the car. Well, that's a little unexpected. Throw it. Do I gotta open the gate? Can't. Do I gotta lock the car? What am I doing? Long time no see. Yeah, so this is just kind of a choose your own adventure, and temporarily. I mean, I feel like when you graduate, that's kind of the goal. Is you graduate, you move. You a lot of people aren't doing well enough to. Oh, you have your girlfriend. Uh-huh. Yep, let's get moving. Get in the bus. Yeah, so this would be, this is definitely kind of an awkward situation. Oh, and I have to remember to myself to find the music in this game, because I really like the music. It's like that perfect like 90s kind of alternative indie rock kind of stuff. We're doing it. I like how they did a smart thing for speech bubbles. When it's when you got the blue, you got this guy talking. When it's green, it's his girlfriend. And I'm curious if they're driving on the right side of the road, so I guess this is probably in America. I feel like everywhere else is somewhere else. But also, where do you see little cars like that? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't give beer to the driver. Is this a beer? Looks like it. Ah, this music's nice. Fjord or I have no. Is this Canada? Where are we? There you go. Well, you didn't take it. Take the beer. Here, I guess I gotta throw it. Oh, all right. Yeah, but this game gives a lot of just feelings of Prost, of just this is youth, but it's the end of youth, and it's I mean, it feels real. Like, this is the kind of stuff that like you want to do, and I feel like a lot of times when people do it, it's not what they expected of it. It's not the exciting experience that they wanted it to be. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, perfect. I was just about to look at that. Alright. Now I gotta turn it towards you.
Hello?
Hello, am I speaking to Miss
Alright, take a photo.
Yes.
There we go. I love that with the Polaroid too. You get to
I sincerely regret to inform you that
yeah, it is.
What? No.
Well, I'm not gonna be careful. I'm gonna just drop it. I like that it actually takes a real picture. I think. Maybe I can't. You know what? I honestly can't tell. What in the world? No, turn this off. This is garbage music.
Send you a T-shirt. Amazing.
Stupid morning prank shows. Oh Lord. Oh, that's enough for me to need a drink.
When you don't feel comfortable in your own bed, you will carry that with you into your grave. Make
Crappy
yourself
beer.
comfortable now, but
That's
then
how you
put
do
it
it.
off in order to clean out that's electricity.
Oh man, I haven't had bad beer in a while. I don't go to the bars, so I don't have any cheap beer to enjoy. I seriously am curious if this music made for the game, or is this really, we just got on the road. Come on now. All right, fine. But yeah, I mean, there's I guess I don't want to say this as anything towards my friends or my personal experiences, but there's definitely a sense like when you get to see your friends for the first time in a while, like there's always this weird separation that you have, and this game I feel really gives it a good description, or a good what are we doing? Looking at the map? Stephen King. All right. But it's it's just that feeling of like things aren't what they used to be. Rosenwald. Things change. Like people change. You make new friends. Your relationships are different, and it never feels what you want it to be or what you thought it was. Like everything's always different, and part of it is because you're younger and experiencing different things, and as you get older, things change, so you kind of just have to adapt to it. And it's still good to stay in touch with people from your history, but Lake Jarvie. Oh, that would be awful. But it's just gonna be different, and I think this game really does a good job of showing that development in personalities, in people, because like the guy, like Jens said, I'm not gonna remember their names, but Red Guy was like, he's like, well, we're not 12 anymore, man. We're not doing all this stuff isn't exactly what we were expecting, but ooh, cassette tape. What do we got here? Porg. What? Is it good? Oh, Inspect does like that. Okay. This is rockin' music, seriously. All right, put in the tape. Put in the tape. What is this, like Russian System of a Down or something? All right, what? Sorry, I didn't know I was still holding it. What Stephen King do we have here? Oh. Stephen King. Oh, Stefan Koenig. Das Dunkelloch. Oh. Oh my god. Yep, that's a perfect parody of Stephen King. A 17-book series. That sounds about accurate. Hey guys, how you doing back there? I love the lights. Those are nice. And the sticky glow-in-the-dark things. I don't know if when he says a 2-day drive, I think they drive through the night too, so that's a lot of distance. This is like a full-on cross-country trip. Oh, there's the picture. I took a good picture. Alright, well, yeah. And there's just kind of the quiet moments, and clearly this is set in a time frame where with the cassette tapes and all that stuff, this is not a time where everyone has a Nintendo Switch or an iPod to carry around. You listen to the music on the radio, maybe you have some books in the back, and that's about it. So what are we doing now? Anything? Am I looking at the map more? I could do that. Do you have more things to tell me? What is some... Well, that's something. Old stories. This is the kind of stuff, too, that, like, when you tell old stories, and sometimes you're like, well, this is stuff I remember us doing together, and then others, it's like, well, what is this? And they're like, well, didn't you know about that? And, it's different every time. The lake. Wow. Nah, I don't know. It's been, yeah, pretty much. Is there any kind of... There's no compass on here, so I can't tell the distance of things. I mean, it looks like a pretty far distance if it's a 2-day drive, but Vacation Wasteland. What is that, amusement park? Jeez. Bitter much? Well, fine. I guess we're done talking about that stuff. You didn't bring me a present. Jeez, man, you were 10. You've graduated college now. Get over it. What happens if I pull this button? But what if I do? Oh, so that's the stick shift. Can I play with the radio? Apparently not. Can I push these buttons? What does this do? I'm an annoying passenger, aren't I? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Rolled. I really want to know where this is set in, because these names are very much like... It makes me think like Sweden, but I have no idea what Sweden's driving is. Like, do Swedes also drive on the right side of the road? I have no idea. I just assume all of Europe is on the left side. Red guy's kind of quiet. You can tell he was a little questionable on this cat. Spinny cat. You will stare into the cat. That is a half-eaten apple. Can I eat this? Well, beggars can't be choosers when you're traveling. Ooh, can I open the window? Oh boy. Now here's one. I mean, I'm sure most of the people watching this are it's mostly people I know, so I'm sure all of you remember having windows that roll down, but no, the other is okay, well, I guess we're not good at rolling down windows anymore. Can I just go up with it? Oh, I see. There we go. There we go. Enjoy the wind open. The beer cans all over the floor. I feel like you guys didn't bring enough supplies. It looks like you got 2 bags of chips, and that's about it. What about me? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how it is. Like I think when I went to college, I think there were 4 students who went to the same school as me, and one of them stayed good friends. He was in my wedding, and that's and he was in my fraternity, or I was in his fraternity, I guess you could say. And then one stayed relatively close. She was always kind of just a friend who was there, but not like super close. But it was still cool. She was still cool. And then like the other 2 just kind of disappeared into the crowd. Every time I'd see them, I'd kind of be like, "Oh yeah, we used to go to high school together," and that's about it. Like it's everything's different. Everything's different, and it's so weird now. Like my, I guess it was my high school's 10-year celebration, whatever it's called. It's well, I know you're just kind of a grump. We'll move forward. We're all friends here. But you know, like my high school graduation was over 10 years ago. Like I'm almost to the point where I think in 2 years I'll be at our 10 years from our college graduation, which is insane to me that I'm this old and I'm still just playing video games and all this stuff. You know, and there's nothing wrong with playing video games. It's kind of an ageless thing at this point. I know some people associate video games with kids, but that's not really the case. Certainly not these days. Like, I mean, geez, you just gonna hang out in the back this whole time, dude? Nah, go ahead, man. Rest your eyes. You've been driving this whole time. Take it easy, man. Well, that's good. Just keep heading. Ah, that's the name of the game. Northbound. Ah, yeah, just driving now. Oh, I can do things? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I've done so good to not swear. There I go. Just add that one to the list. Oh well, you know, this is a game about experiences that adults have. So, if you're a kid watching this, you probably have no idea what's going on. You have not experienced this kind of separation from people that you know and love. What happens if I turn all the way around? I am driving. Maybe I shouldn't be facing the back. Maybe I want noodles. Or whatever this is. No. Alright. That's unsafe. I'm going to stick with the road. I do got to find the music in this. This is great. I bet you it's in the credits. I'll look it up. Maybe I'll play the credits at the end so that you can see if you need anything. But this is just like the perfect kind of jammin' 90s alternative that I enjoy, that I think fits a road trip so well too. Certain music just really brings back memories and familiarity with things. So now that I'm driving, I'm getting this sense of when we play Glitch Hikers. I think I actually got this game because I was like, games like Glitch Hikers, and I found this. And I think it's only like $3. So honestly, if who? Oh man. Oh, that was me talking. Dude, like seriously, are you gonna drive at all? You're just gonna sit in the back? I can't tell if it's just because she has like more expression because of having lipstick, but well, it's kind of hard to sleep in the van. But I feel like her face has more expression, and she does not look happy. I'm bored. It's fine. Well, I'm sorry. All right, I'll say this. That's. I think we all have a college friend who feels like that. it's just have a beer. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but I definitely. I mean, my tolerance for alcohol is Doubt completely out the window these days, especially now that I'm not going to the bar every other week, which is still not a lot, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep the negativity. I'm just gonna keep the negativity going. But I think everyone has that one friend where it's just like drinking a little bit. Well, maybe I did a little bit, or at least that's what I said overnight. I didn't know you were listening. Yeah, I mean that it's tough when you're the person who organized something like this. There's so much pressure of you want everything to go good and everything to be fun, and when it's not, even if it's just minor, clearly these guys have a history, but there's definitely some negativity there, and if it's not 100% positive, you just feel like maybe I shouldn't have even done this. Dude, you're being a jerk. Dude, now okay. As someone who works in the field of psychology and stuff like that, don't try to help people if they don't want your help, because that's not how it works. Telling someone that you're trying to help them does not make it any better. Wow, you're just all right. I'm kind of done with you. Yeah, that's all I can muster. Why do I need to say... Seriously, this guy's a jerk. Why do we have this guy here? Can you go home? Who invited your girlfriend can stay. She seems cool. You're being a jerk. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling defensive because I feel like this feels so real. No regrets, no respect. Yeah, well, we're not in our teenage years anymore, dude. No regrets, no. Oh, hey, I mean, look at you. So that tour was in '89, and they were 13 then. So, and they're probably 22, 23 now. So, let's say that's 10 years. So it's 99. That fits. Totally real. That's absolutely the case. I mean, it is so funny when you go to musicians who are these pioneers of music and rebels and all this stuff, and well, good for you. I'm glad you're doing so well. Harsh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Number 3. I just realized it doesn't say it necessarily, but I went with number 3 there. Yeah, well... there's some... There we go. There's the bitterness. Oh, my gosh. Oh, God. You know what? The driver will choose when you stop the bus. Oh, boy. Arguing out in the rain. Yeah, I mean, that's... I feel there's lots of people I feel like I would say even myself a little bit, that going to college was more of a because you're supposed to kind of thing. Hey. Yeah, well, I mean, you're dating him, so you know what's up. Yeah, kind of. I mean, yeah, you're dating him, so you probably know it. I would hope that they've been dating long enough for her to at least understand each other, because that's something to say. Hey, my friends and I'm just gonna invite my new girlfriend on this two-night drive to go to a lake. No, you're fine. It's not your fault. And I feel like that's the worst for someone who gets dragged along with something like that, because it's 100% not her fault. But of course she's going to feel bad, feel like she's interrupting or ruining their experience. Eh. Yeah, I mean, there's just... Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, and I am definitely at fault for this. So I'll say this right now. Anyone who's watching this, if you were like my friend in high school or college or even now, even with the pandemic, even before the pandemic, I have not been good at keeping up with friends, and I know I'm not. Just the other day, I texted 9 different people just to be like, "Hey, I hope you're doing all right." And I know that's not everything. And if you didn't receive a text, I'm sorry. You're probably on a list of people that I also need to message. But yeah, jobs suck. Yeah, I mean it's tough when you feel like you're just I forget where I was. It's tough connecting with people, and staying connected is tough. Everyone's grown up in a world where you spent your time in all the way up through high school, unless you were homeschooled, but you spend your time just surrounded by people all day, every day. And then you did events and groups and sports and all that, and every time you're just surrounded by people. And then you get to college and you're still surrounded with people, but you're not forced into interaction. Most classes don't require interaction with others. And then you could see the people in your dorm and hang out with them, but you don't necessarily have to. And it's making friends is a very different experience in college, and it can be frustrating. And then you leave college and suddenly even there's no dorms, there's no houses that you're renting with a buddy, there's no classes where you see the handful of people that you see every day. You're just on your own. And if you're not in a relationship, then you're literally on your own, and you kind of have to find something new. You have to find new people to and I mean, that's true. Might as well just kind of force it. But you know what? All right. Old school selfie. Oh gosh. I'd like it to be not angled, but oh well. Oh, I'm just sorry, knocking stuff off. Oh, see, there we go. We're having fun now because we're taking photos. Oh, this quiet. Can I force a conversation? Hi. Wow. Fine. You want a drink? Wow. Now we know it's serious because he doesn't want to drink. Yeah, this is the awkward part. What if I just opened the door and rolled out? I guess that's not an option. And I think with this part, you don't even have to interact with anybody. Though I think maybe you do to progress it. But we're here. Oh, cool. We made it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Nah, not really. Oh, this is great. Okay, so I did play this before, and I do know the secret. So here we go. Remember that drive? How we were coming out to this beautiful lake to just spend some time away from it all and reconnect as friends? Lake's gone. Oh my god. I assume that's just like a retail store. But yeah. Your whole experience. It's all for nothing. Probably should have done some research before you drove up. Oh, he looks so mad. Hey, buddy. Yeah. I mean, who would have thought that they dug up a lake, filled in a lake to put in a store? Like, I wouldn't have expected that at all. Yeah, really. Like, honestly, at this point, you've traveled so far. Just drive a few more miles, find another lake tomorrow. Find somewhere else to hang out. Yeah. No, I think this girl is part of the memories at the lake now, even if it's not a lake anymore. Hey, man, can I sit down? I can't physically sit down, so I'll just stand here and talk to you. Yep. Furniture and cheap. Okay, so it's basically what's it called? What's the place called? You assemble the thing. IKEA. Yeah. Hey, it's cool, man. You know, and these are the kind of fights that happen. This is just kind of life sometimes. So there you go. Another game about life being kind of disappointing and change being difficult and all that good stuff. Just to brighten up your summer. But yeah, so that was Northbound. I seriously love this game. I love that this was put together in just. I like games that are so realistic like this. Just this kind of calmness. Oh, okay, there we go. We got all these. I'll have to pause the video and make sure I can write these down. There's a lot of these. I don't recognize any of these bands. Maybe these were. I do know Amanda Palmer, I think. But, yeah. Oh, there's my photos. Just like Firewatch. That's all we took. Oh, I guess I didn't get a selfie. Yeah, so that was Northbound. Just a game about feelings and experiences that probably a lot of us in this, I mean, even at this age range, like when I was that age, it was 2012, 2013. So even though we had a lot of development since then, I mean, this is still something I could totally imagine doing. I mean, I went sporadically with my friends to New York for a concert, and that was a 12-hour drive. So you just experience those things when you're younger. Once you're older, you have more responsibilities. It's kind of hard to get away and take time like that. And for something like this, I feel like once you're an adult, you'll spend a little more to take a plane or something so that you don't have to drive the whole way. You'd rather spend your time on the vacation rather than the journey. But I feel like there's something lost with that, because the saying's always the journey is more important than the destination, or something along those lines. But anyway, that's the game. That's Northbound. You should check it out. You can find it on itch. It's good stuff. Support the creators. I'm really happy this exists. So hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys will play it. Leave a comment. Tell me your stories. I'd love to hear your experiences with road trips and hanging out with friends that you haven't hung out with in a long time. So bring up those happy memories, because we need them in these times. But that's all for this week. Have more videos later on, of course, and more stuff to come. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.